Hello guys, welcome to my channel Oratrix, and today I'm here with one application which has been requested by one of our subscriber. You know, let me show you that I've gone through the comments, whatever you are posting, and I try to respond on the basis of the comments. And a few months ago, in fact 3 to 4 months ago, somebody have requested me to created an small application. I remember this name, like, yes, this one, Rajesh Madhwan. Okay, and he suggested me to record some video tutorial on an implementation of an entire application in Oracle Apex. So here I am, coming to you for an application with an application. So let me just log in into my workspace so that I can show you what I have developed. I have prepared a simple application, and that's a library management system. But I will show you the each and every steps that you can use to create such application in Oracle Apex. But let me show you first that how it's working. So eventually, let's say for example, if I show you the login page, so there is a simply a login page, and in this video I will just show you briefly how we can create such application. Okay, then in the upcoming videos we will see this application steps one by one. Okay, how each and every page has been created likewise. So if you log in into this application, so at the top of this page, there is a uh, nice and smooth text library management system, and then there's some CS and HTML which defines the total number of students who are there. It's displaying the dynamically that, let's say for example, currently the students are 3, and if I click here and go to the new students, it's let's say for example, let me write Harish as a male. Let me define the DOB of it. Course maybe BCA, then contact number maybe this, and select department and add student. If I add that student, it will display, it will show into the screen, but here you will get addition into that. So what are the content you can see over here, that's purely a dynamic content, and every information is updated on the basis of the data which you are entering into your database, right? So second, 3 faculties I have entered. There are 664 books which has been there in the current library, out of which 7 book is currently issued. Total book that you have returned, you got returned is 23, and fine that has been collected is 110. Total borrower are 8, so ultimately you can make the total of the students and faculty, so the total borrower are 8. And if you see that the total books used, that is 28, so this much books has been already read by these students and faculties, and that is already been returned. Okay, fine. So if we move further, I have created an admin report, a simple admin report where user can create admin. Then I have added a books report which provides you with the create books edition. These two are simple. From here we have I have customized it. Okay, so whatever the content you can see, that is a customized. So add faculty is there, just a brief book issue. So what I've done is, as far as book issue is concerned, you can search the books by its author, by publisher, or by title, and you will see the number of books. If I select the C Valagurusamy, then book's name is this, to whom you want to assign this book. So it may be a student, then you have to select the student name, right, and you can assign that book. So book has been currently assigned to the students. Okay, you can see it here, right, and this books has been assigned to the student. And now you can go to the home and check. See, now the current issue book is 8 and used is 9, right? So if you go to submit button or submit book, so So ultimately this will happen when students or faculty is coming with the book to return it. Student. So currently you can see the 161 Harish is there. So just click on submit. If any fine is due now, so that will be displayed. Okay, if the user is providing is liable to be pay something, then now you won't see that name again over here. Okay, so this is the basic architecture of an application. Now what I'm going to do in this one, like we are going to create and this entire application I will show you each and every step with every coding whatever it is, with each and every coding, so that you can develop application like this, a so small and simple application like this, right? So let's start with the database development. First of all, you required data. Okay, so let me take you to the SQL workshop, and in this lecture I will show you only the database part, the table I have created. So I have used the prefix LMS for this. So let's start with the first one, that is LMS admin. So as you can see the structure, I have taken admin ID, name, designation, gender, and contact number. Also I have kept only the required fields. You can add as many as you can, it doesn't make any difference actually. So second one is LMS book details. So this contains somewhat information like book ID is there, book title is there, edition, author, then publication, the book copies, its cost, publication year, and this book underscore number of copies actual. So when you buy a particular book, then this field will show the actual copies, okay, and this current copies will show you the available copies in this library. It might be possible, that somebody have taken some book. Let's say for example here I have shown you that if you go to the books report, then there is a current this field number of copies current. Let's say for example if we take an example of this Balaguru Sami, that 96 books is currently exist. Okay, so if I issue that particular book to anyone, okay, it might be anyone. So as I assign one book to the faculty, and if I go there, so now it's showing me the 95. Okay, so each time the book is issued to the students or faculty, the one will be deducted from here, and whenever that book is coming back to the library, so that will be added into this list, right? So that's why I have placed this two. Then you can put book resources and book remarks. Okay, so this is our book detail table. Next one is book issue. So whenever this will be used whenever you are you know issue a particular book. So first is book issue ID, then we have a book ID. Then this book ID is required when that which book you have given to the students or faculty. Then this borrower ID, let me take you to this book ID. It is available in the book details. Okay, so this, so I'm taking this reference here so that I can access everything inside this book issue. Then there is a borrower ID. So as far as borrower ID is concerned, I have created one table called the LMS borrower, which contain the borrower ID, entity owner, FK, and entity type. Okay, what does it mean? Entity owner FK means K. Let's say for example there is an admin. Okay, so admin primary key will be here, and then entity type whether it's a student or faculty. So depending on that you can define the charges. Let's say for example if the faculty is given some more time to keep the book for an academic session, then you can select this entity type. Okay, okay, book issue. The borrowed ID issued by, this will be the person who is issuing the book. Then borrowed from date, to date, borrower type whether it's a student or some, and book artist status, that is return status. This will initially be 1. Okay, you can set as per your requirement. I have set it to 1 if the book is with the student or faculty. If it is not written, as soon as the book gets returned, the data or the value, see this here. So this book is currently not written by the student. Okay, and other field which are set to 0 is already been written by the borrower. Okay, so that's why I have placed this book return status. Now book return. I have defined book return ID, then book ID. We require a borrower ID, book issue ID. From here, its return date and the fine if it is there. Okay. Then we have already seen this borrower. Entity type. We have entity primary key. Entity type would be admin, a faculty or student. I have not added any faculty or student. I have not given any login credential to them, but if you want to give them, then you can. You required some login table like a login primary key, entity owner fk, your entity fk, your username, password, email, hint question and hint answer. Okay, shelf detail. I have not placed any particular GUI for this, but you can keep this also. So which book is currently in which shelf? Shelf ID, then book ID, and floor and rack. So this book is at this floor and at this rack, right? The staff detail. There is a staff ID, its name, designation, gender, department, and contact, and same for the students. Okay. So this is the database which I have defined in this application. So in the next video we will be starting with the first page, like, okay, this admin report. So we will see that how this admin report has been created, then how to add this one, how to keep this navigation bar as a top and etc. Okay, and we will see how this first page, this one can be customized, and how to put such values here. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video, and in next video we will start with the ad admin report, and with the further tabs which I have defined in this application, so that you can, if you want to implement your application, then you can. Okay, so hope you like this video. Make comments if anything is there which I can help you. Okay, thank you so much.